Going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's doing well. Sandy was first. Nice. Scott, Herbert, how's it going? Eric, Big Brother, Linda, Demir, nice to see you. Adam, you are correct. Captain Obvious. That's funny. I was waiting for someone to say something. I more meant it as if it's not listed, it won't sell. That there's a lot of things that I don't think will sell. So I take my time getting them up there. So I'll walk through a couple things that sold I didn't think would get up. Laura Love, what's going on? Charlie, thanks for coming on. Andy, big guy. Anyone here going to eBay Open? I have not signed up for it yet. Anyone else? Is anyone else in the chat signed up for it? Wrestling Burn, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming back. Any sales today, anybody? I had 3. And one of the sales, it looks like Linda had 1. Linda's going to source tomorrow. I had a small pickup today. Eric is not going to eBay Open. Yo, in all honesty, just made the purchase of the year. What is the purchase of the year, Charlie? I'm interested in knowing what you purchased. I didn't sell today, but made some really good purchases. Good. Sometimes purchases are better than selling because eventually you know you'll sell it. I was hoping someone would come to the house and just start buying things. Hey, that might happen, Mike. You never know. One sale, $8,000. Is that what was that? A car? Charlie bought comics. Wow, nice. I'd be interested in learning about comics, but I would think that's a lot of work learning about it. Just sold a $20 item. Nice. Michelle, 2 eBay, 1 Mercari. So, yeah, that's the whole thing, right? If it's not listed, it won't sell, but it's more of, I have some items that I think won't sell, so I kind of shove it to the side. Don't think I'm going to list it, but I end up putting it up and it sells immediately. And I'm like, really? Someone bought this? Andy had 7 while she was sleeping last night. Nice. Those are the best kind. Wrestling bought a prosthetic leg. You hear about that on the Facebook groups. People buying those prosthetic legs or prosthetic limbs that actually end up selling. Uh-oh. Catherine's in the doghouse. Hopefully, just recheck your bell. Maybe the bell, you need to redo it. Red Neckerson had 5. Nice. All right, so the one that kind of got me thinking about not listing, I don't know if anyone in here watches NASCAR or remembers Todd Bodine. Well, I got a hat of his at the bins. Joey, what's going on? So here it is, National Guard. It hasn't been worn. I mean, from what I could tell, someone probably just put it on their shelf. It's got the American flag, got the National Guard in the back. And his number on the side. Well, I'm like thinking, no one's ever going to buy this hat. So I'm going to take my time, get it listed eventually. Well, I did that, and it sold today. So it's probably sitting in my inventory maybe 2-3 weeks. So I sold that for $14.99. Someone paid $14.99 for an old NASCAR hat. And I say old, I meant old driver, not old quality. But still, I can't believe some of the things that actually sell that people buy. And it's based on some of the items one of the items I bought today, just because I tend to gravitate now towards old board games. A lot of times people will buy older things, and that's where at the bins I get a lot of the older board games. If it ain't racing unless you're rubbing, that's true. Rubbing's racing. But I have a ton of those things around me that I don't think things will sell. Like I take my time up to get these old Time Warner remotes up. But eventually, someone is going to buy it. Like someone buys sealed cassettes. I take my time to get them up, but some things I just have laying around that I probably should get up quicker. What about everyone else? Does everyone else have those things they have sitting around that they pick them up from the bins or buy them from Goodwill, thinking they're eventually going to sell, and little known to you that they sell quicker than expected. Left turn, left turn, left turn. That's true. They do have road courses, so you got to watch those. Number 2 is the first loser. If you're not, if You're not first, you're last. What movie's that? Anyone know what that one is? Liz Ann Fines, thanks for coming back. Hopefully you had some sales today. We had a loom for making rubber band bracelet for the kids that we bought from Target clearance. It was listed for almost 2 years, and it sold this past weekend. Wow. I like to list things, and like you have those that sell after either months or years, and finally someone bought it. I've been saving the sealed cassettes from when I list pre-owned electronics, and I throw it in. Tip from Craigslist Hunter. Props. Yeah. So a lot of times from the bins, I'll get these, and I've been stacking them up. So I have two 8mm here, two of those, as well as two of these. So these are cassettes. But to Eric's point, I am waiting so I get a lot of them, to lock them up and sell them. But that's a good point. I could do that. Plugs to random things to sell. That is true. Charlotte, yes, DraftKings hoodie is listed for $39.99. It still has the tag, so it's up and ready to sell. Alex, what happened to your liquidation haul videos? Are you taking a liquidation break? No, I just really haven't looked at it. I'm still have a bunch of board games here to list. Trying to find the right time. I did take a break because I purchased quite a few boxes of inventory from ASD wholesale. So I was kind of tying up my capital in wholesale purchases or closeouts, and then I'm going to possibly get back to liquidation. There was a time period where the liquidation lots were higher priced, so I took a break on those. Number 2 is important. Oh yeah. Prices have been high. Yeah, so liquidation prices have been high. I looked back and they look to be coming back to normal. I need to start looking back, and if there's anything, I need to get back in the groove of buying those. How long will listings stay on eBay? So Herbert, it depends on what you list it for. So auctions, you can do 7 days, 10 days, or 3 days, I believe, on auctions. For buy it nows, I forget the time on those, but I do buy it now, good until canceled. So it will stay up there until it sells. Good until canceled will stay up. Chris bought a lot of wholesale. Yeah, I bought a lot of wholesale at convention. I bought controllers, hats. Did I buy jerseys? No. Water bottles and toys. I bought a ton of toys, and I'm still waiting. They sent me they being the wholesaler sent me saying it wouldn't be till the end of April. So watch my luck. I end up getting these toys closer when I go back to ASD. So we'll see what happens there. Diesel, what's going on? Charlotte, I saw a listing for one today, and the size and the title and the size and the listing were different. Thought I would tell you to check yours. Let me check mine. That's a good point. I have a lot of views in Mercari. Yeah, I have a ton of listings. I say a ton, above 10. Let's put it that way in Mercari. I find I'm getting a lot of people asking about stuff. But no, I've had one sale on Mercari. You have your Blue Jackets shirt on. One of my sales last night was our last Blue Jackets jersey. Yeah, I put it on because the last 2 times I wore it, they won. So I figured tonight I'll probably put it back on, and they lost. Go figure. So yeah, Blue Jackets lost tonight. Series is tied 2-2 in case you're interested. All right, so Charlotte said, let me check. DraftKings sweatshirt. So yeah, it is. I do. That is mine, Charlotte. Let me edit that real fast. See, that's the fear too. The thing to look out for is when you hit sell similar, and I've done this multiple times. I'm bad at it. You have to read the title because I end up pilfering in the title and the details. Make sure your details match your titles and your conditions and descriptions. Mine did not match. Thanks, Charlotte. So now it matches. Yeah. Good until canceled. Good until canceled still is 30 days, but they'll renew every 30 days. Charlie, I have a Florida Panthers one. Are you signed up to Amazon Professional Sellers account? I am. If so, what are some benefits other than not paying the 99 cents per sale? So I believe the benefits are, yeah, that you don't pay a dollar per sale. Um, I forget there was something else with the $39. I believe you. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to say something that's wrong. I know when you do tactical arbitrage, the trial, you need the professional account, I believe, to attach the two. So that's why I did it. 10% sold fees the same for $5 is the same for 150. Yeah, I believe so. And I think there's differences in the final value fees if you're a top rated seller or you have a store. I believe there's some differences, and then based on categories, I think final value fees will differ across those. Just double check. Benji, thanks for joining. Good till cancels seem to show up better on Google search. Yeah, the good until cancel. If you guys follow my Instagram, my good until canceled on one of my dog toys, I have 17,000 views. Now, I don't know if that's coming from Google or if it's just being optimized within eBay. Catherine, yes, I bought a Houston Dynamo backpacks, MLS backpacks. I bought 6 of those. So those are up as well. Charlie, it is unmarked. No numbers. It's just the jersey. Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know because I would have left it up there. You know how many times I've had the description not equal the title? That's when I get lazy. What's your take on PayPal going away? I mean, I'm just gonna roll with it. I mean, I'm gonna get too bothered by it. You're still gonna get your money. Just adapt and move on. But I'm not gonna dwell on PayPal going away. I'm okay with it. Benji made 1 sale today, listed 13. Nice, 165. eBay duplicate listing finder, great too. I caught one. Duplicate listing finder. All right, let me copy that. All right. Thanks for the link, Adam. Took that in there. All right, so what else did I sell today? I talked about polo shirts. PayPal will still be an option. Really? Nice. Change means growth. That's true. Yeah, PayPal's going away, I believe. Whoa, Andy sold a men's suit for $90. Nice. Eric, does anyone geocache? I've heard of geocaching. I've never done it. Seems pretty cool. All right. So, one of the polo shirt hauls I did, I bought a brand new. Look for this brand, Ogio. I don't know how to say it. There you go. You can see it there. It's nice. It has Honda trading on the arm. There's Honda plants in Ohio, so that's probably why I got it. But it was brand new with tags. It has a tag on it. It's a plain shirt. It has the OGO on the side. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I sold it for $20. Someone bought it straight up. It's a $20 polo. If you can find those higher end brands with the logos on it, I say go for it. Joey sold a Ouija board today. Awesome. Whoa, prom suit, $300. Holy cow! I'll have to look into that, Eric. Geocaching. I mean, I'm sure the kids would like it. Someone is taking over the payment processing. Yeah, I forget what the name is. What's the name of it? It's some company from the Netherlands or something. All right, so I also sold a board game. You guys know I like my board games. Ninja versus Ninja. I picked this up probably a couple weeks ago, so finally sold for $18. What's nice is this is pretty light. What I also have around here is right over there. I have a scale. As I'm listing, if I question the weight, I'll weigh it. This is small enough that it will fit in a regional A box. So my profit should still stay intact. I paid $2 for it. $18 flip. Adian. That's right. So look for board games. This one's pretty light. And again, be careful of weight and size. So those are the 3 things I sold. I actually sold the polo shirt when I was sleeping last night. I'm still trying to kick the cold, so I went to bed early. That thing sold at midnight Eastern. So it said I had to ship today. I think as long as I print that label out and ship in the morning, I should be okay. Charlotte sold a Trivial Pursuit 80s edition today. Nice. Did you end up shipping out yet, Charlotte? How were you able to ship it out? Did you Frankenbox it? Diesel's finally catching his breath at work. Nice. Yeah, I hate those when you just feel like you're running around and then finally catch up. I only bought 2 things today. I went out at lunch. Michelle, another movie night. Thanks for coming on. All right, so polo shirts. I picked up, and I kind of like the color. I might wash it and wear it for a little bit. I don't know, but or I might just keep it. But it is an Under Armour, loose fitting one, striped purple shirt. And here we go. Under Armour, and it's the TPC, the Players Club, Michigan. So I'm not sure who would buy this, but I will list it probably for. I might go high and say $24.99, but I'll at least do $19.99, and it's size extra large. Chris, do you sell used items on Amazon? I have a lot of good things, customer returns, but afraid to start selling on Amazon. Yes, I do, Demir. So depending on the item, so I will do used electronics. I have done used board games, like the older board games that are worth a lot of money. I sold one for, I think it was like $80. But it just depends on what type of used item and if I'm ungated in it. Yes. So, but to answer your question, yes. Probably 95% of my items are electronics. I throw some used books in there, and I'm trying to think what else. But sealed board games, so those are brand new. But yes, I do sell used stuff. I have not yet shipped it yet. Trying to figure it out. I'll let you know tomorrow. Yeah, some of the board games, it's like you got to find a box that fits it, and then is it too heavy? Adam, I always forget to tell you that I paid $3.99 for this. $3.99 for the polo. Yeah, I have a purple one. I actually wore it yesterday. Yeah, I wear purple to work all the time. At least when I have. My oldest son would love that purple polo. Yeah, purple's kind of cool. Especially that one. I like the color. All right, so I picked this up. Now, I have a newer version, but I like older board games. I think they sell pretty well. Deanna, my oldest son, loves purple. Yeah. Especially it's Under Armour. I love the way Under Armour feels. All right, Boggle. This is an older version. I cannot find the date on it. I didn't open it yet. My Goodwill that I go to at lunch tapes them, so I have to be careful when I pull. They put packing tape on it, but I will try and pull the tape off. Older version. I'm hoping maybe around 15, between 15 and 20. We'll see, assuming it has all the pieces. But I had, oh, there it is, 1976. So definitely look at the used board games. I got this for $2. I'm kind of drawn to the old things now. So the old things tend to sell pretty well. Just like that Score 4 game. I think I listed that for about 25, I believe. But that is kind of where if you think it won't sell, pick it up because eventually it'll sell. Chris, you are always showing board games I have in my closet. Yeah, I'm telling you, some of those board games go fast. My husband stopped at Dollar General and loaded me up with boxes. Cross my fingers that will fit in one of them. Yeah, I hate when I'm looking for boxes and I can't find one, and it drives me bananas. Use a heat gun. Yeah, so I've heard. I have an industrial heat gun that I could use. I'll try and peel it first. If it doesn't, I'll break out the heat gun. Tiffany, yes, I offer free shipping on probably 98% of my items. For the stuff I sell, I mean, if I put it, mainly they're all first class items. So putting in the price or putting it in the shipping option, I'm still going to get my money back. But for the stuff I sell, now if it's something really heavy, I will do the shipping option just because I want to discourage people from California buying my item. But most of my items are free ship. So really the rule of thumb for me is depending on weight and size. If that's a weight break, then I won't use free shipping. Like I have a big stereo I'm trying to sell. I put shipping on that. So I don't want to lose all my fees and shipping. I've learned the hard way where I've broken even or lost a dollar or two because shipping screwed me. Uh, Boggle's still one of my faves. I don't think I've ever played Boggle, Jimma. I'm an old guy. Uh, Learn from this. Not sure if it is, but I still do white background in eBay. Yeah, I agree. White background looks professional. For me, I do either everything hanging or everything on the floor. I don't. I try not to wait. I say waste time, but I don't have a camera box or whatever it's called, a light box. I just try and get a bunch of overhead light. I have a bunch of overhead lights up here. You can kind of see they're all over. So I have pretty much light all over the place. Depending on the color of the item, if it blends into the floor, I won't do it. But um, I just take pictures and go. What's the weight you stop at? So Tiffany, if it hits priority service above 16 ounces, I will definitely look at. I'm trying to get something here that's above that I would use. Um, I could do it for this one. Oops. This collector's tin I showed you last night. So this obviously is over a pound. And based on the size, I doubt I'll be able to get this in the medium flat rate. So I might put shipping on that. But see, the other thing is if a lot of the comps have free shipping or a lot of the other listings have free shipping on the item, they're going to beat my item every time. So at that point, I just go in and I put free shipping and put my price. So either way, but if it's like really big, like a stereo, I have a boom box around here somewhere that's that big. I do have shipping on that. If I don't want to pay the flat rate box, I will put that on the listing as well. But I tend to look at comps and other listings, and that kind of drives my decision. But to answer your question, it's usually over a pound in the size of it. And I look at the other listings. I use a crappy lamp I bought at Goodwill for $2. That works too. If you print postage through eBay, you can ship first class. Yep. Anything 16 and under is first class, which is great. I mean, that's why, I mean, you see all the stuff that I sell pretty much. These are all 16-ounce items. Well, under 16, I should say. I mean, dominoes. You see my dominoes here. That's kind of why I stick to the stuff I sell. I mean, you think shirts, hats. This hat here, I mean, that's first class all day. I try to stick to that. I passed up a Wii guitar today. It sells for around 27, but free ship. I mean, A, I'm gonna have to fight with finding a box to put that guitar in, and B, I'm gonna eat up my shipping. So I didn't want to mess with it. For a $10 profit, it was too much work for me. So that's an example of something I'll leave behind if I don't have the right box for it. Go to the fabric store, buy some black remnants for the stuff that is too light for white background. That's a good point. So you can buy some scrap black or dark material and photograph on top of that. That's a good point. Redneckers found a boombox today. Works perfect with clean battery compartment. Yeah, some of that, I don't know how to say that. Awea, those sell well. A couple speakers, stereo systems that I saw out there. But again, you got to literally weigh in your shipping at that point because it's going to eat your profit. Bose speakers. Oh, yeah. Bose speakers, I would think, would sell well. Those little Bose volume controls go 20, 25 a piece, 25 to 30 a piece. Yeah, so the little things, I mean, the little things will fit in first class, which is great. Is it better to print postage via eBay? Yes. I print all my postage through eBay. And what's great about eBay is the address is already there and you're covered by seller protection. So I would, and to Eric's point, you get your eBay discount. There is some discount in PayPal, but I believe it's not as great. If you have a store and or top rated, it's better to go through eBay. Charlotte uses a white sheet or a black sheet for the background. I just use my floor and I try to get just the item in the frame. Catherine uses felt squares. Okay, there you go. So it sounds like you guys have some good things to make sure your pictures pop out. I wish I sometimes I wish I did have I need to buy one, a white box with the lights in it, because some of the smaller items, I think, or hats, I think show better in there. Um, but I agree. How many of you part things out for great profits? Red Neckerson, I will part out board game pieces if they're incomplete, and that's back to my if you don't list it, it won't sell. I have a ton of board games, so if I have pieces, I mean, you see some of the board games sell for $12, but people are parting out the pieces for $9. So you think about the shipping there. The shipping on the pieces is going to be a lot less than shipping the full game. So at least for the board game, that's what I do for. I kind of literally weigh what's the difference. Adam, I want to buy one of the lucite heads for hats. Yeah, I saw that where people put hats, and I also saw people use uh, balloons if you want to put a. But I've never done it. All I do for hats is I literally take this picture. Well, I kind of go like this. If there's something on the side, then I'll do one of those. The other side, if there's something, the back, and this is on the floor, and then I'll turn it upside down to show the inside so you don't see any wear on it. And that's all I do. But I do see the people that put it on the head, and then you can see what it looks like. But I've been fine selling hats just like that. I have an old motorcycle that I was going to scrap, found out I could sell the gas tank. Yeah, so if you part out some of those auto parts or motorcycle parts, eBusy, those they can sell pretty well. Definitely look at that stuff. Eric uses a styrofoam head. There you go. Would you have to have a store or whatever to get all the discounts? I think you still get a discount if you don't have a store, but I think they add a little bit on top of it. Um, but yeah, but depending on how many listings you're doing a month, Tiffany, it might make sense for you to do a basic store. I think the break is 50 listings after you hit above 50, and you're going to start paying for listings. When I broke my 50 listing per month, that's when I went to basic. I was about to say I was about to pay someone to haul it away. Glad I didn't. Yeah, that's perfect. I am my own rescue dog. You do get a discount without a store if you are top rated. Yeah, so you get the top rated discount without a store. That's true, Adam. But I mean, it's so much easier just to print it out on eBay. So that's usually what I do. I ship through eBay. But I'm gonna list some things tonight. Get a couple other things listed. Get my Bop It up there. I saw the sells for about 10.50. Now Tiffany was asking about shipping. every listing. So for this specific item, every listing is out there free ship. So, and granted, it's light enough. It's gonna fit first class. Um, so I'll make profit on it. I'm just starting out, so 50 is enough for me. Yeah, so Tiffany, I would stay without a store until you get above 50 and then go for it. But still work on getting I would say go for your top rated seller if that's something you want to do. Catherine, I keep getting messages from eBay to move my basic store to Premier. What's basic? Is that 250 listings? Is that right? I think once you get 250, then you would move up. Eric, that Bop It there, I think it's between 10 and 12 bucks. I'm going to do mine for 10.50. Bought it for 2. I'm probably going to make $5. So, Red Neckerson, no problem. I'm glad you came. We love everybody's input, so keep it coming. That's what makes this chat and show work with you guys. So definitely appreciate it. Adam, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming on. Oh yeah, that's right. With the seller update, Adam, great point. There's new listing breaks with stores, so double check the new store formats that came out. I forgot all about that. A basic store and get 250. Oh, yeah. So above 250, Charlotte. That's when you would do Premier. That's when I'm at. I'm at Premier. And you get 1,000 listings. But to Adam's point, there's also other breaks of the lower price stores if you're looking at it. If you have a store, you can buy postage from other vendors, or you have to use PayPal. Uh, you can buy postage. I mean, people talk about pirate ship. I've never done that. I buy all my postage through eBay. I only currently have 322 in the store. So you're above the 250, Catherine. Uh, I would I would look at how much in fees you're paying for each month for listings. Then I would look at moving up. I'd say at 322, you're probably paying enough uh, for a store. So you think about if you're paying whatever the basically add in what's your listing total, how much you're paying for listings per month, plus your basic store subscription. Is that going to be equal to or higher than the Premier store? If that's the case, then I would upgrade to a Premier. But you want to make sure your cost is going to be equal to that, right? So if you're paying for those extra listings plus your basic store, if it's less than a Premier store, then just stay in the basic. But you don't want to pay for anything extra until you need it. Yeah, so 20 cents over. So add in your 20 cents each plus your subscription, and that will tell you if it's there. There is a store calculator at Adam's point. You put in your metrics, it'll tell you if you need it. Baby basic store too. Yep. Can you use eBay shipping? So big guy, to your point, you're using Mercari. If you want to go that way, I have not really done the math on it yet, but you have a pay for your own shipping in Mercari, and what you can do is if you want to buy shipping outside of Mercari, you can go into PayPal and then use PayPal's discount from the eBay to print out the discounted shipping. You can use that as an option, but you can't use eBay shipping on it. It has to be something purchased through eBay to use that discount. But you can use PayPal's discount. Now, I have not done the math on yet to see what the weight breaks are. Granted, because I haven't sold that much on Mercari yet. So something you can look at as well. Catherine says, I think I have some, Adam's going to find it, but I put a blog post on, should I start a store or not? Hold on. Adam's going to find it quicker than I am. Journey. So now again, the seller update is going to probably change the breaks. So you definitely want to look at the seller update and see what store is worth it for you, just because the new stores and the new what's it called? Brain blank. I'm trying to get over my cold here. The stores, the different prices and all that. It'll tell you which store you need. So to Adam's point, you can here. Let me search for an eBay store. All right. So you want to open eBay? Oh, there we go. All right. There's a calculator. It's probably old now, after June, but I'll post it in here. Check it out if you want to. YouTuber seller think has some good Mercari videos. Good. Seller update is going to change the prices. Yeah, seller update is going to definitely, so you can do different versions of stores. So give that a check. But I'm going to work on getting these listings up. I have a couple old board games to list. We'll get that started. I got to get my shoes listed. There's all my board games. You can see all that there. There's my shoes. But we'll get that started. So thanks for coming, everybody. Hopefully get some more sales tonight. As always, thanks for posting in the chat, as well as thanks for contributing to the Facebook group. If you haven't joined it, Liquidation OH. Love to hear from you guys. Love to hear what you're doing. So thanks for coming, and we will talk to you tomorrow. See ya. And that's right. As Catherine said, list.